Hey everybody, it is Sean Sundell on this Sunday morning, and in today's topic, we're going to discuss the concept of unconscious incompetence and how it applies to training for private investigators and private security professionals. But before we do that, I just want to give you an update on the channel. Those of you who have been subscribing, who are new to the show, those of you who make some excellent comments, I really appreciate you guys. The channel is really growing, and had it not been for you, all of your participation and a lot of the words of encouragement, this channel wouldn't even be here. So I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Next, I just also want to apologize for not having too many videos. I try to do at least 2 videos a week. That's my goal. And it looks like I'm gonna have to maybe cut it down to 1 a week. I've been spending a lot of time creating the Private Patrol Operator online course. It's gonna be a course, perhaps about a 50 to 60 hour course, maybe longer, of private security management concepts. Those of you who are going to take the Private Patrol Operator Qualified Manager exam in the state of California soon, this course is going to help you with that as well. Or those of you who want to learn how to manage a company, security company in California, I'm building that course right now as we speak. Those of you who are interested in private investigations in California, that course, the online course, will be complete in a little bit less than 2 years, hopefully a year and a half. But hey, I'm trying diligently to finish that course. If you guys need some type of study guide, you can always purchase either 2 of my books, The Private Patrol Operator, Managing a Security Company in California, and the other book is called The California Legal Investigator. Those are the books I have right now that will help you study for those exams. I don't have a in-person course yet, but you can purchase both books on Amazon under my name, Sean Sundell. Just type in SHAUN SUNDAHL. You can purchase both of those books. Okay, so without further delay, let's talk about the concept of unconscious incompetence. So those of you who are about to enter the world of private investigations, you might think that you're competent in something. Now, the mind, for the most part, believes it has been places when it really hasn't. And that's why some of us daydream. We maybe watch a movie or something, or maybe we just watch a video. But we haven't applied ourselves, and we think we're competent in something. And that's the unconscious incompetence, void in training. So for example, let's just say that you think that you have good interviewing skills, and you're working a wrongful death case that involves a traffic collision, a horrible traffic collision that occurred in a residential area. The defendant has shown signs of gross negligence. Okay, and you're working this case, you're trying to get some more witnesses to show that gross negligence. Now, the private investigator that is unconscious incompetence thinks that he could just walk to any house, knock on the door, feel confident in getting answers, getting the information that this person seeks. So, for example, you might knock on the door. Hi, good morning, Sean Sundell. You show your business card, private investigator with Sean Sundell and Associates. How you doing today? Oh, I'm doing good. Can I ask you some questions regarding a traffic collision that happened a few months back? Well, you might get dead silence, you might get rejection, but if you don't have any training or you don't have any experience with getting a rapport with people, you might not get the answer or the information that you seek. Now, if you approach a little bit differently, maybe you did get some training, or you have a lot of experience with interviewing people in different circumstances. Maybe you might want to knock on the door. Hi, how you doing? Hi, my name is Sean Sundell, a private investigator with Sean Sundell Investigations. How you doing this morning? Doing good. A couple months ago, I don't know if you understood this, or I don't know if you remember this incident, but there was a horrible traffic collision that occurred down the street. Right now, the family's having a difficult time coming to terms with what happened. And they need to just figure out what the truth is so that they could come to terms with this horrible tragedy. I'm walking around this area here in this residential district. Nice community, by the way. And I'm looking for some people out here that might have some answers to this horrible tragedy. Is there any chance that you may have saw something that day, maybe something out of the ordinary? Can we talk a little bit about this? Now, I made this answer right now, the scenario on the fly. I didn't design it before I started the video. It's on the fly, and I could do a lot better. But if you notice that I appealed to the emotions of somebody, okay, with the second scenario here, I applied to their emotions, and I could. What I did is, I am allowing this person the opportunity to solve a problem, to become maybe an answer to a horrible tragedy. Maybe this family could come to terms with what happened because now they have some truthful information, some facts that they can use for their case. Okay? And people normally take cases to court because they want a resolution for something. They want to be made whole again. Okay? Maybe they lost somebody's life, and obviously money can't replace a life, but it would make them feel like the incident came to a resolution that's a little bit more justified, a little bit more whole than had the incident not going to court. Okay, so you're allowing this person to become a solution to a problem, and you're appealing to their emotions. Okay, so that's why in the second scenario, if you didn't have any training, you might not use that second scenario. You might use the first scenario. Hi, Sean Sundell, private investigator. Show your card. Have you? The other day, did you see anything? The other month, a couple months ago, did you see anything? Hear anything? Okay. Now the first way is polite, but you're not appealing to someone's emotions. You're not allowing them to solve a problem, to be the hero, right? To be the person that helps close this case. I see the same training void with private security professionals, and that training void, once again, being unconscious incompetence. And I see that a lot with armed private security. And I can admit I'm one of them. So at the job site, you might see, you might conversate with a couple of armed private security professionals, and if you've been around business a lot, you probably experienced at least one guy, and I probably was that guy that pretends that he's the gunslinger, the gun guru. He or she knows how to handle the weapon well, bullseyes all the time, just type A personality. Definitely not a very humble person, but makes everybody feel like they're not really competent with knowledge of guns. But you always have that person. Now, what I've seen as a firearms instructor is you put this person on the range on a tactical course, okay, where there's a little bit more stress, they fold. Okay, they're not this high-level gunslinger that they give others the impression that they are. No, okay. And what I found is these armed professionals or armed security officers, they have done no more training, okay, no more training than the state firearms exposed permit course, which is it's a 2-day course. It's about, if you time it exactly from hour to hour, it could be a good 16-hour course. Okay, 14 to 16 hours. First day's 8 hours, but That's it. And the only time that they train is when they qualify. Okay, when they qualify on the range. That's the only time. And remember, qualification isn't training all the time. And yeah, they probably get the scores, what is it, 240 or 260, the top scores all the time. But they lack that tactical knowledge, and they give others the impression that they do have that knowledge, and that's called unconscious incompetence. Okay, unconscious incompetence. So in summary, what you want to do is go out there and train. Okay, if you want to learn a skill, be more proficient at something, go out and train. If you believe that you're competent in a certain skill set, okay, take a more advanced course. And then after that, take a more advanced course. 2 years from now, 3 years from now, 4 years from now, even if you've taken that advanced course, take a refresher course, something to refresh your skills, okay? What you're doing is you're sharpening that sword of skill, sword of skill set, okay? And you're becoming more trained professional. Keep doing it. Keep taking more courses. Do not fall into the category of unconscious incompetence. It can cost you your life. It can cost somebody else their life. Okay, get out there and train, you guys.